Okay, good morning. This is Crystal's Creations. How are you all doing? Trying to make sure you all can see me really good over the board. We don't want to go down. Just want to make sure y'all can see me really good. Trying to get this angled better so you can see me over the board. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna do an embossed rainbow card. I need to make a birthday card for a friend today who lives down the street. So I'm going to do a rainbow card because May is Pride Month and it's also Flower Month. So I need to keep up with May. So I'm going to do a rainbow card. And we are going to do this beautiful embossing folder. I know some of you, like me, started making cards in the 90s, and we were used to the old-fashioned way of using light boxes. Well, I didn't use a light box, but some of you other people used light boxes, and then we moved up to, wait for it, we used these old things. Hold on a second. We used these gizmos for embossing, and we put our paper on these things and put these orange pegs in here to hold our stencils in here, and voila, and all that. Put our paper and embossed with this embossing folder thing. And that was not easy. That takes forever. That's a slow way of doing it. And then there's the light box, which is another slow way of embossing. And yes, the light box, I guess, from what I saw in a video, is a little bit faster, but not quite as fast as using what I would say the Sizzix Texture Boutique. This gets it done in seconds. This takes several minutes of embossing. This is a shape boss. This takes forever. I'm gonna probably give this away or sell it in a yard sale. So, probably not gonna keep it. So, yeah. So anyways, let's get our little ink cube stick out. Let's get I think I'm gonna use my 10 Holtz inks today because I'm waiting for my other ones to show up. My Gina K, some of those I wish were here, but they're not. So I know she is sending me some ink cubes, and they're just not here yet. So I'm waiting for those to get here. So, but I will use one of her yellows in my rainbow. So I think I will use, for the yellow, I will use, color is this, Wild Dandelions? We'll use Wild Dandelion for the yellow. And then for my red, I will use Candied Apple. So red, yellow, and for orange, I will use, do I want to use, you know what, we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna use Simon Hurley's Guppy for the orange. So red, orange, yellow, right, for rainbow? Red, orange, yellow, and then there's what, purple? Is there purple in the rainbow? So let's do, should I do Lawn Fawn Juice Box? Or should I do Seedless Preserves? We'll do Seedless Preserves for purple. And then we have green. And I'm gonna play it up again. Let's do, do I want light green? Do I want darker green? Let's do Simon Hurley's Fake Plant Green, because I think that's the perfect green for the rainbow. And then we're gonna do a blue. Then we're gonna do Forget Me Not. Or do I want Salty Ocean? Let's do Salty Ocean. I think that'll look good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7 colors in a rainbow. Where's my other color? Should be another shade of indigo. Should be another shade of purple. I don't have. Should be 2 shades of purple. So let's do shaded lilac. That should be our indigo. That's more. Yeah. We'll do that one. I'll do that real quick. So I'm gonna get this out. This I really like. These little ink finger daubers. They have brushes on them. And we're gonna put this in order: red, and then there's orange, and then there's yellow, and then there's green, right? And there's purple, and then there's indigo, and then there's blue, if I did it right. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but that's okay. Oh, it's a rainbow, right? Right. So we got red, we have orange. So these have bristles on them. Yellow, let's see, green, purple, oh no, that's purple. And we don't have pink, and I'm gonna have to get a different one for my shaded lilac. And I'll probably just share it with that purple because it's in the purple family. So before we run our paper, our cardstock through my embossing folder, we're gonna do the rainbow first. So let's go ahead and start with a red. I'm not going to tape this down or anything, so I'm going to start with my red. I'm just going to get this all red. And just make sure you guys can see that. I'm going to start at the top, right at the top of the rainbow. So I was looking on YouTube yesterday, and I got a couple more subscribers, so I just wanted to shout out to all my new subscribers. So thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to watching, please subscribe if you are watching. My goal is to make money someday doing YouTube videos. That is my goal. But I also learned that I have to have 1,000 subscribers. And I have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I have to do 25-hour live videos. So I have to start doing live videos to where I can interact with you guys live. So in order for me to do live videos, I need to know, what days would work good for you guys. Because I don't want to step on Gina K's toes. I don't want to step on Kathy Zilski's toes. I don't want to step on, Simon Hurley. I don't want to step on Christina Werner or Jennifer McGuire when she does her, she doesn't really do a lot of lives. But I don't want to, on all those others that do lives, like Tim Holtz, he does Saturdays, usually on Saturday mornings. He does his lives, and Gina K does hers on Mondays evenings and Thursday mornings usually, or noon her time, Central Time. I'm in Colorado, so Mountain Time Zone is where I'm at. So I'm just brushing this along. This is my orange. Always when you do your ink blending, always make sure you blend it into the other color. Card making has come a long way since the 90s. Believe me, it has. I was in a complete shock too when I started picking it back up again. And I was like, wow, They don't have a lot of wooden stamps anymore. It's mostly photopolymer stamps that you can use a MISTI for your stamping, which works great for stamping, so you don't have to worry about, making a mistake, Okay, now we're going to do our yellow. I'll move this up so you guys can see it. These are little bit daubers, but these work for me. I don't know why, but they're just easier for me to hold. And I'm waiting for Tim Holtz's new rounded dome daubers to hit the stores. I haven't seen them in Hobby Lobby yet, and I haven't seen them at Joann's yet. I'm waiting patiently. I haven't seen them on Amazon either yet. The dome-shaped daubers that you can put on those wooden handles that a lot of us have. I have them, but I just don't have the dome foams, and I'm waiting for them to hit the stores so I can get them, so I don't have to pay shipping. So, anyways, because I know when I get them at Joann's or when I get them at Hobby Lobby, I still support Ranger, because I still get money. You still support Ranger, you still support Tim Holtz when you buy from Hobby Lobby and all that. So there's my yellow, so that looks good. So red, orange, yellow, right? Is it green next? Or is it blue? Pretty sure it's green. It's gotta be green. So we're gonna grab this green. It's called Fake Plant by Simon Hurley. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He has been doing cards since he was a young kid, and oh my gosh, he is awesome. I wish I could be a guest designer for him, but at least I can, text him and ask him, hey, is this a good card? Does this look right? Am I doing this right? But someday I'll get there. But, right now I'll just be an affiliate, and I'll post those links in the description box down below. Right now I'm an affiliate for, no, a piece of hair. No. Is that a piece of hair? Oh my gosh, I think that's a piece of hair. I'll get it out. Or maybe it's a bristle. Oh my word. I'll get it. I'll just have to do a little minor surgery. Good thing I got lots of little crafty pliers and tools that I can pull stuff out with. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that looks good with the green. You don't have to be perfect at blending your inks. I was never perfect when I first started either. And then I'm pretty sure the next color is purple, so we're gonna go purple. Wipe off my fingers, make sure I don't spread ink. I'm pretty sure it's a bristle or a piece of hair. But my neighbor down the street, her birthday is today. So happy birthday to my friend. I'll see her again on Saturday, but I'm gonna sneak this into her mailbox. I know she'll see me because she's got the Ring camera, so I'll be like, I'll sing to her. I'll stick my nose in her camera or my eyes in there, and I'll go, happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah. And then I'll show you another technique after I spray this, what I'm gonna do that'll look really cool. I can spray this with my white Perfect Pearls. That's something else. Now I'm going to take my scrap piece of white paper that I stuck up here, And I'm going to rub this because I'm going to need this for the shaded lilac next. So I just wipe it off. This excess purple onto here, onto my scrap piece of paper. Okay, then we're going to put that with the shaded lilac because I think the next color is blue. So we're going to do blue, and this one is called Salty Ocean. One thing I advise when you buy inks, make sure you buy the refill inks with them, because that's one thing I forgot to do. It's like I was not thinking when I did this. It's like I wasn't thinking very well. But these inks last for, gosh, forever. But when I got one of Simon Hurley's inks, one of his pinks, his lightest pink that I got, what was it, the piggyback pink, when I bought a bunch of them last year, I noticed when I bought it, I couldn't use it because it was all dried up. I was like, what? I bought a brand new ink and I couldn't use it. I was like, oh no. So I got a hold of them. But I don't know, I didn't know what to do at the time actually, that's what it was. I didn't know that they could send me a new one until I found out later they could have sent me a new one. So all I did was, at the time, I just ordered a refill ink, and I still have some of that ink refill, and it works great. I mean, it's awesome. Now, I'm going to add our shaded lilac, because this is kind of like indigo. That's usually at the bottom anyways. Trying to get this done as quick as I can, because we have our AC coming to get looked at. It's a brand new AC, and something went out on it, is not working right, and I kind of need that AC because it's going to be like 90 something today, and I'm like, I hope you guys have means of staying cool in this hot weather. I know most of us are hot across the US of A, and I have a niece of mine that saw a tornado outside of her house, so I'm glad her and her family are safe. I'm like, yay. And now we're going to go back up towards the top, and let's add a shade of red, because red, we're just going to start all over. We're just going to add red at the bottom. Red would be next. I learned something new about double rainbows the other day on the news from, I can't remember what it was, what causes them. It's like looking in a mirror. When you see a double, like looking backwards at something, like a double exposure, like, I can't remember what it was, but it was really cool. It was like, wow, you learn something new every day. I had never learned that. I never even learned anything like that about rainbows in science in school. And here I'm coming up on my 30th high school reunion. 30 years since I graduated high school. It's like, wow, and I'm learning this now? Okay, that looks really cool. That looks really cute. I like that. So now, let's go ahead and get these all red, orange, yellow, oops, green, purple, blue, teal, turquoise family, and then pink. And I really like these, but for some reason I still managed to get some of the bristles bent, and I don't know why. So just go in there. Okay, let's get these in the tube. Oops. Yeah. Actually, before I do that, let's put this on. And then we'll get that on. So I want to make sure this is closed. Get these out of the way so that I don't spray them with what I'm about to spray. Because we don't want to. Purple, red, yellow, and salty ocean. I actually saw some colors at Joann's yesterday that I did not have of Tim Holtz's colors, and I was like, I need to get those. Okay, so this is water. This is a Tim Holtz distress sprayer, and I have some white Perfect Pearl, which is with glitter, and you have to shake this really good. And you shake, shake, shake like you're mad at somebody, like mad at, you know, like. So now I'm going to spray this because this is all distressed inks, and they all blend together. Now let's press that in. Now watch this. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to spray that. Woohoo! It's going to bubble up. That's what it's supposed to do. So we're going to let it do its thing. But in the meantime, I am going to dry up my mess on the table. Actually, we're going to pat that with my trusty microfiber cloth. And I'm going to soak up those mud puddles or water puddles a little bit. Now look at that. Ain't that pretty? That is so beautiful. I'm going to clean up, dry up this mess a little bit first. I could get out my heat gun and dry this up. Actually, probably should a little bit. So let's do that real quick, because I need to hurry up. I don't have time for this to dry. So you want to make sure this is dry before you run this through your embossing folder. So do that real quick. Record. So when you're drying your inks, you want to make sure it's on low. So we're going to turn it down. So I do apologize for the noise. And for the video that I uploaded yesterday, there were some dogs barking in the background. Could have been our dogs, Kodak and Nala, or the neighbor's dogs next door. So I do apologize for that. But because since our AC wasn't working, I had to have the window open for some air. So I do apologize. So I'm going to make some noise with my thing. So I will be right back. So we're just going to go back and forth and dry this real quick. Don't want to get too close. So I'm using a Nina 110-pound cardstock, which is really good. See how it leaves that sparkle? It is really pretty. And be careful with heat guns like this because you can burn your fingers. It does have a touch of glitter in it too. aside. This is a flowered embossing folder. I have several of these because this is the new way of doing embossing. We don't use that one board and we don't use light boxes anymore because they don't exist no more in the embossing world. This is how we emboss now. So I'm going to put this in my embossing folder. First I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. What brand is this anyways? I don't know if this is a Gemini or if this is a Doris. Alright, so I'll make sure I get this right. I'll make sure that the 3D part is on the front, because usually the darker color is usually the front. So you want to make sure you put it in right. Okay, so this correctly. So now I'm going to get out my Sizzix texture embossing dude. So make sure we do this right. This has to be on it on our thing because I'm not using a double card. So I have to put this flimmy thing on it and then put this on here. So there's my thing. I put this on it. Then I put my embossing thing on it. And then I put my other plate on it. Now I'm going to run it through. Okay. Come on. Go through. It's kind of hard, but this is how we do our embossing now. Should be embossed here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 0, and it should be done. Set that aside, take this off, and we now have an embossed piece of cardstock with flowers all over it that are already colored, and isn't that pretty? I just love that. So let's go ahead and make that into a card real quick. So that is going to go on a card. So we will put that on a 5x7 card. So let's put that on. What color do we want to use? Red? No, because we have red on the bottom and red on the top, so we don't want to use red. So let's use purple. And I think I have purple. I do believe I have purple. So there is my purple. Scoreboard. So I'm going to squat right down the middle, my line here. So I'm going to squat right down the middle. So I learned a new way of folding my cards the other day when I was watching Gina K. I've been doing it wrong all along. I thought I was doing it right. I was doing it wrong. So you gently go along it twice, and then you go this way. Oops, I need that again. Yeah, all along I was folding it wrong. Oh, maybe because I was a lefty, I guess, so I was folding it, I don't know. But, yeah. So, if I can get it to stay even. Fold it. And then you will see no fringes, no strings at all, right there at all. I mean, you don't see them on this cardstock. And this is 65-pound weight cardstock, which is good for backgrounds for cards anyways. So which is fine. So now we're going to cut this down to 5x7. So I'm going to get out my We Are Memories Keepers paper trimmer. I also have a purple cow trimmer, so I'm going to put this at 7. And then when I'm cutting, I always make sure the fold is facing me. Make sure your trimmer's right here. And then cut. And then flip-a-do. And then at 5. There we go. Now, because this is a 7 by 5, we need to cut this down as well, because we want some of this purple to show. So we want, let's see, 7 by 5. This is also 7 by 5. So we need it down to at least 2 lines less than 7, and I don't know what that would be. We're just gonna make it 2 lines less than 7, so that would just be a smidgen off, not much. And then we're gonna turn it, and we're gonna go 2 lines less than 5 as well. And we're gonna cut it on this side. So again, only a sliver, and we can save this and add that to another card. So yeah, I tend to save my scraps. So let's get out our tape, my tape gun, take this off. So I just piece there, piece there, piece there, there, and there. Put this over, put this in the middle, and then I try to make sure that I am as even as possible. Oops. Let's make sure okay. There's that. And there's that part of the card, and I think we're gonna end there, and I'll do the rest later off video. So there you have it. I will talk to you guys later, and there's that, and I will put the happy birthday and everything else on it, and I'll add some more stuff on the inside. So talk to y'all later. Be blessed, be crafty, and I will post my links in the description box, and I will talk to y'all later. And happy crafting, and thank you for your support. Again, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions, so please share with your other crafty friends or family members that craft. Share with them, and yeah, share on your Facebook page and everything else. So yeah, so love you all, be blessed, and yeah, have a good week, and I'll probably do another video. Talk to you later. I'll do a live video probably later this week. So talk to you later. Bye.